It's R-Techz, welcome to another video. The top 5 worst custom maps in Left 4 Dead. This is no disrespect to any of the authors, but these are not the maps you want to play. Stay well away from these. I advise you don't get anywhere near them. Do not download them. They suck. So here's the list. Right then, before we get started, for clarification, I'm only going to be doing maps that are considered within Left 4 Dead. So I won't be doing any Silent Hill, Mario, Minecraft, Half-Life imported ones, Crash Bandicoot, etc, etc. So then, number 5 on the list, this is called Hometown. Fun fact, doing my research, the map was formerly known as Flesh Bridge, which, you know, take what you want from that. Now, it's by a person called Bastard Boss Huang He. I wonder if he had anything to do with the he ones. That's foreshadowing. Anyway, I'll tell you good things first. It has an interesting Asian environment. For the most part, the layout is solid. I'll tell you something funny. The first chapter, you can eat some soup for health. And it seems like it was very thrown in there because that's the only chapter I found you can actually eat to heal. Should be a wank to heal one, that'd be intriguing. Now, another fun fact is you can't play the original of this. You can only play a re-uploaded version. I can't remember what it's called exactly, so go search it up, you lazy fucks. There's not much really to say on the first chapter apart what I've already told you. The second chapter, you have a jump scare if you fall down. You've got to fix all these planks, go across it, then onto a roof. But before you know that, when you're setting up the planks, if you fall down this specific hole, it takes you into this long white corridor, and suddenly this face appears, and I must admit it's pretty damn creepy. Also, it's what the heck. After that part, I did unwittingly fall to my death because it's not very clear what parts you can go down and what you can. So cheers, author, that's just grand. Now, when you get eventually onto the roof from the planks, it will do a little cutscene, and guess what spawns? 6 hunters around the other roofs, and they all come in thick and fast. If you're not good at hunter skeeting, then you are D-E-A-D. Shortly after you've disposed of the hunters, you'll have to collect a bunch of cans that are all in random places scattered around that area. Now, I actually cheated past this part because guess what? One of the cans was stuck in a wall and I couldn't get it out, not even by no clipping. So cheers again. Weirdly enough, there is also a bulletproof fish tank. Now, I killed my goldfish when I was about 3 years old. You know, I wanted to relive my fantasies again, so bit of a shame I couldn't do that. Third chapter should have been the finale because it's too hard. Zombies spawn at one stage behind you. It's a long rush on a cliff edge. The tank spawns during the event. There's no horde stopping. And the actual finale itself is worse than Blood Harvest. You heard me correct. A supply drop is the only interesting thing about it. All you're doing is holding out on this bridge, and they all come from the front. There's nothing good to say about it. Why make this finale? You wasted your time. That's it. I'm done. Next one up then. This one is called 149 by 3 people, it seems. Bunny, Slava Ukraini, Jay, and Kevit. Now you can tell I just cannot pronounce these names for the damn life of me. I digress. The first chapter, it has, you know, a lot of random assets placed everywhere. Location is unknown, but it was an enjoyable experience. There wasn't really anything too bad for me to take away from it. The atmosphere was fine. All seemed cushy, right? I thought maybe I was wrong. Goes to the chapter number 2. It still had me gripped. It felt like a No Mercy and Death Toll had a baby. Your average custom map. I thought I'd made a mistake. You know, Ryan, we all make mistakes. Someone as near perfect as you make mistakes. But no, because by the time you get to the lovely 3rd chapter, there's a mountain full of dead bodies and blood. That sounds great, Ryan, because it's a zombie game. It doesn't know what it wants to be. Here it is. I'll get to the meat of it. The lack of identity. You can't just keep having casual, average chapters because they will eventually, the players will catch on. And they will either dip out or they will just slowly trudge through the campaign. And you don't want that. That ain't going to get you the reviews you want. It doesn't keep you engaged enough. Simple as that. I feel like I was missing out on some overarching story. Like I missed a sign or some dialogue or even went down a wrong path. Was there foreshadowing? I couldn't tell you any of these things. The payoff, right, in this campaign was the weirdest thing I think I've ever witnessed. There's a campaign called No Time to Die or something. That one, a UFO takes you off. But that one made sense because all the way through the campaign it was about time travel. You get me? But this one hadn't, just by the time it hits the finale, the ending just didn't make sense. The screen goes from black to white to every colour under the sun. It's trippy. Just so you can escape via whatever the flippin' heck this is. Next one. This one is created by RF. Fallen. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There's only a couple good things I can say about this map. Sorry to say. They used to play Eye of the Tiger during the 3rd chapter. I shit you not. I'm being deadly serious. I swear down. And that made me laugh. Why wouldn't it? When did you ever think you would hear that song on a first-person shooter? You wouldn't. I played this map once for versus. Do it for a laugh, don't ever play it again. There is a golden crowbar somewhere, which I can't remember, but I do remember finding it. And that's all I got. 3 good things. Here's into the bad. Now, it makes sense. Obviously, this map's called Fallen. Every chapter, apart from the finale, is about climbing. The map design of this whole map just defies any logic whatsoever. It doesn't make sense. Nothing computes. It's everywhere. The first chapter, there is a part where you have to wait out a panic event where the infected will spawn underwater and not drown, but the survivors will. So if you have a smoker and you're an expert, even advanced, good luck, because how are you going to see them? The second chapter, you are just in some trenches, and I mean literally nothing else is memorable apart from that bit. Third chapter is a tower. You might as well be up in the clouds with how much you travel upwards. Like, seriously. There is either a tank or a witch. The amount of times I've played it, there's always one of those two that will spawn right on this spiral. You're done for. You knock into the witch, scratches your ass. And a tank who will just flick you off. See you later. The 4th chapter, there is a minecart. Now, someone went off without me, but I got my sweet revenge. Probably the only enjoyable part of the damn campaign, actually. What happens is afterwards, you fall down this cliffside. Take a look at yourself.
I'm down! I need some help!
As for the finale, it takes you into a sewer, then a house in the middle of nowhere. And I mean, it's nowhere. You go into the sinkhole right at the very end with low gravity. It's an underwhelming finale. If you like this campaign, you need to get your head checked. This one is called Run to the Hills by TSF Lord Nitro and 1SG Heartless. Right, I'm coming straight out of the gate here and saying give up. Unless you make actual good maps out of this, stop. Don't make any more. This map is horrendously bad and that's why it's second from last here. Here it is. If you want to play snowy maps, play Cold Front or Whispers of Winter. Those ones. I give them thumbs up. This gets about 10 thumbs downs. There's hardly any creativity here. There ain't anything to see. It's plain dull. Direction is poor. You will get lost. I'm telling you now for a fact. It's just too easy. It all looks the same. There's no differences within the chapters. I died by getting yeeted down a hill, and me dying was literally the best part of my playthrough from this map. It's far too open. It felt like someone who had never even played Left 4 Dead before. They just made this map, well, if I can barely call it one. The finale, you have to go to some lookout point, wait for rescue, and the helicopter just didn't turn up. So I'm stuck playing a map that I literally hate with this non-existent helicopter. I just cannot express how bad, how utterly awful this map is. I don't know how gaslighted you've been on this. Whoever your friends are, whoever you've been asking and telling, whoever's been telling you this map is decent,
it seems pretty nice actually.
you need to cut them off. That they are wrong. If you play this map, you will be disgusted with yourself of how much time you have wasted. Do not play this. This one's called, and it's worthy of the top spot or bottom spot, whatever the fuck you wanna call it. This map is made by Manhattan Cafe, Morning, and Geronimi? Don't know, whatever it's called. This map is just a prank, bro. This whole map is a big fat troll. But Globtastic is also one, and that map is great. Honestly, probably one of my favourites to play on campaign. But this one has no story. It's ridiculously random. The first chapter is a random witch that you can't interact with. Don't play if you're tired because the brightness in the white area will blow you up. I don't know what that means, but the end of the chapter is very spooky though. It's all dark with mannequins holding machetes, plus a random baby doll in the middle. You put the baby into the hands of a zombie with half of its body missing. Floor opens up to some more absolute fuckery. I don't get this shit, man. Second chapter, the tank is your ally. Collect parachute bags. But that's it. Third chapter, find some fuel for the tank to blow your way through a wall. Cool, that's crap, but whatever. Fourth chapter has a cutscene where it shows you inside of a plane with Nick on a bed. It glitches out, and I thought I had to restart, so I restarted. Come back just to find out that was the chapter. There's no gameplay in that chapter. There was literally an entire campaign. You're forced to look at Nick in a bed, presumably dead. That's it. That's it. That is the chapter, people. Sixth chapter. You go up a spiral with tanks spawning on every level, with a log at every corner. I mean, you could not make this up. Once at the top, you have to go across around 50 cars or so, and all of them are alarmed. And the finale is beyond a shed of a doubt the worst chapter I've played in my life. It's based in a pitch black forest. No signs, no specials, just commons. Wandering around for ages. I eventually gave up. I'm convinced that the finale had no ending and it's a big prank. You're a troll, but stop producing maps. Don't give a shit what you say, you absolute cunts. Now, I'm not a moron. I know that these are meant to be troll maps. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, alright? Just don't do it. You know, this one deserves to be last on the list. All of these hee-hees are the bloody same. They're all just ultra trolly. Don't give them the time of day. And don't give them the time of night. I'm out. I supremely hope you've enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that stuff. More Left 4 Dead videos coming. So, keep your eyes out.